And suddenly, the optimism floods out of the house. Just floods for me.
Oh, because she's
the
looking
realtor
at
walks
it.
in and you're like, this is where I live.
Okay.
Okay, welcome to another day with the Knorps. If you haven't watched our last video, I'm about to blow your mind. Even if you watched our last video, your mind is still probably going to be continuing to be blown. But we've had some changes, major changes that I still haven't fully digested. And that is that we are going to list our sweet house as soon as we can. Go watch our last video. We explained more about it. There's like 35 factors that just kept building and building until we knew it was time. So that's wild. First step was to make a list of everything that needs to be done before we can list our house. Second step is to start doing those things. Done. There you go. Right now I'm having the kids declutter their bedrooms because we haven't finished their rooms. We haven't finished the trim, and I'm now going to, after all of that time spent choosing colors, paint their rooms this alabaster white. I know when I'm looking at house listings, I don't mind color, but how often do you actually want the color that's in somebody else's house? I know that people can paint and paint is easy, but it's also just a lot easier to imagine yourself in a place when it's alabaster white. So I'm going to paint their rooms. I need them to declutter. We need to finish the trim in their rooms. We need to do little things with curtains and whatnot. So if they're not using it in the next couple months, then I told them to put it in a box and we're going to take it over to the warehouse. That's what we're doing right now. It's very hard to make sense of that in my brain, but also it shouldn't be because I'm Megan Knorpp and we're always changing. Look how cute this place is. Mike's done such a good job. So I really like this color scheme with the alabaster white and then the gatherings from Magnolia. So we're going to do all the trim in the bedrooms, that color, and the doors. I'm going to leave the hallway as is, but everywhere else we're taking to that because it's just so pretty and it's so neutral, and it just fits and makes the house very cohesive. So Jude got it done quick, his decluttering. I don't know if anybody else has started, because it's also a chores day. What a difference it makes to declutter. We are also gonna get the piano out of his room. Hold on. So we're gonna take the piano out, this lamp. I'll leave the Lego table for now. We need to finish his closet with some curtains or something. We obviously need to put the trim up around that window. I guess he's doing his laundry right now, so there's no sheets or anything, and then we'll paint it. I know it's a beautiful color. I love that color. I just think that it helps people if we don't do that. The girls have the biggest room in the whole house, but they also have tons of clutter. You think? So we need to get all of that stuff out, and then we'll be painting this room and getting new curtains. And yeah, I'm back in the girls' bedroom. I just got off the phone with a friend from church telling her that I'm moving, and this is a little overwhelming. Most of this you're just getting rid of, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna help you do that. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that was for your bows?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not a bad idea to keep that. It's a good way to store your bows.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hold on a second. I'll go get another bag or something. And yeah. Okay. Let's go through and see things you don't need to keep. I don't know. Do these fit you?
No, and yeah.
These are too small?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is hard. Okay. You don't need a witch hat.
No. Yeah, yes.
Okay, these fit. Water shoes, I'm gonna keep these. Am I gonna keep these? I don't know, Eve, I don't know. Okay, what about, where's the other one? Do you have two of these?
Yes.
These are good. Yes, keep these, but
yes.
pack them.
And then back.
Keep these, but pack them. Yes, yes, yes. Do these fit you? Yeah, those fit. I don't know. Yeah. Where's the other one of these? See, these you might... such a pack rat that like it's so like the like what she's keeping. I don't know how to like. Oh, I wanted the long thing. Yeah, go get the long one. I don't know. It's like such random, disparate stuff that I don't know what to do. Like, it's overwhelming for me. Just like this binder and this bow and this headband and this, you know, like it's a little bit. No. I want the thing the big one, the normal one. Thank you. So what we're gonna do is everything they don't need, they're putting in boxes. We'll take it out. Getting rid of all the clothes that you just like keep around even though they don't fit. I think kids are especially good at doing that because they're growing all the time. No, the big one that you go like this one. Just the normal one. I'm a natural pack rat too. I mean, like I get sentimental about stuff. I'm extreme, right? Either I'm like sentimental about it and I'm like, oh, or I'm just like, get rid of all of it. It's really hard to do the in between. That's it. Good job.
Yeah. What's up in there?
Okay, you got a lot of stuff in these drawers. Let's pull it out. Yeah. Okay. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Everything. Okay, just keep going. You can leave those in there, actually. That's not good. Just pull it all out. We're going to look through it. Okay, close that drawer. This is just trash. This is Cuzco. This is also Cuzco. Okay, it's still a mess in here, but we've got a lot of this stuff is going to go into a box because we want to keep it, but we don't need it. But look how much stuff the kids have pulled out of their rooms. A ton. The boys in here have the most stuff and a smaller room. So we'll pack some of that up and hope that our next room affords them more space. Pile is growing. Very happy about that. It just like feels lighter. This is all gonna go into storage. That's all of Eve's just like hair stuff and notebooks. She loves notebooks. Man, it feels better in here. So much better. So one of the things we have to do is finish this closet. Putting a shelf in, finishing up the floor, painting, curtains. Then we can hang some art, get the bedding situation better. So they're matching, and then we're good. How are you guys doing in here?
Good.
You've inherited some, Asher especially has inherited some of his mom's sentimentality. Well, what about that flag on the wall? All right, we are off on a day trip.
On an adventure.
Yes, on a day trip to visit Elijah. He moved up 2 weeks ago to Virginia, and we're going to visit him. He's getting a new position or job or assignment at church, and we're going up for that. He's starting that. We're gonna go up for that. Then we are gonna just drive around. We're gonna see some friends. We're thinking of moving up to this area, and so we've been only one time, and we want to go look around again. It's Sunday. Did I already say that? So we're going to church as well. That's why we're all a little bit more formally dressed. But it's a rainy day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it too much. I mean, I'm just happy to be going. It's always fun to go out for little trips. It's just over 3 hours away where we're headed, so it's not actually too far. And we'll be driving back tonight. So hopefully the kiddies have a good day all by themselves.
They get a break from all this.
Yes, inside on this overcast rainy day. got Elijah.
We got it.
We went to lunch with our friends. We should have shown that.
But we didn't.
But we didn't. And then we went to church with Elijah, and now...
We should have shown that too, but we didn't.
No. Now we're driving from Buena Vista, where Elijah's school is. I know some of you are going to say it's Buena Vista, but it's not. Or Buena Vista.
You're wrong.
Yeah, it's Buena Vista.
You don't know.
But we're going to drive over into Lexington, which is a very old town, in the mountains of the Blue Ridge Mountains.
The mountains of the Blue Ridge
Uh-huh.
Mountains?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And we're just going to look at it because it's a cute old town. We're in the countryside, kind of in an area that we've looked at houses. And there's some chickens in the road.
They're crossing the road. Do we go up
Yeah.
this road here?
I want to go explore that and see what's inside. Good morning. It's the next day. And you know those great home renovation channels where they like start and they do one project and you get to see a room from start to finish? Well, we're not one of those channels. We are going to be all over the place for the next 2 months, doing a little here, a little there. And so I hope you're here for it. Today, we're over at our storage warehouse, and it's time for me to let go of some of my antiques and some of my furniture and some of my art because I don't want to move it, and I could use the cashola to help finish our house. So I have my pad of paper, I have my pencil, but I think it's behind my ear. I have some water, and we're gonna go in here. I'm going to be open and friendly and optimistic. When Michael asks me, do you want to sell this? I'm gonna say, yes. Yes, I do. And I'm just gonna remember that it's either sell it or move it. And if I move it, then I don't have any space for the new art I'm gonna find in Virginia or the new furniture that I'm gonna, find at an antique mall. So I'm going to let all of these things go to someone else. Do you like how optimistic I am right now? Let's hope I can stay that way. Are you feeling the heat?
There's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
we need to pick through. So
Yeah. First things first, let's talk about this thing.
This
Early 1800s sideboard. Beautiful. A little broken.
Little broken.
I'm going to sell that for, I don't know how much.
10,000?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely. Wash stand.
We're writing it all down.
Italian. What are those desks called? Secretary. What is the German cabinet called? Something shrunk or something like that.
Yeah, it's some German name. Just write down German cabinet.
If there's a tinge of but I love it. It's like, but you know what? I'm going to find something even more my style in Virginia.
That's true. You're being
And
positive.
I believe it.
You're being positive about this whole thing.
We'll say
Lots of stuff.
Victorian plant stand. I'm going to head back to the house because I told Mike pretty much everything. I can sell pretty much everything. What he's going to do is he's going to load it up on that trailer. It's a friend's trailer. Bring it over to the house. I'm going to sneeze because I'm allergic to dust. And I'm going to go over and get the house ready so that we can take photos of everything. And then we're just going to keep it at the house so we can just start listing it and selling it. So our living room is going to look a little crazy for a bit because we're just going to line the room with furniture. I really just have to, I hang on to things. I am a natural collector. I am a collector. I love collections. Every time I see something, or not every time, but a lot of times I'm like, ooh, I would love to collect that. Right, Eve? Yep. I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to trust that I will find great stuff there too. The find is the funnest part anyways. Well, you're gonna have plenty of work to do today. Don't worry. You are so excited to pack up that warehouse, huh?
Yes.
It just hits the spot for you for some reason. And yes, Jude needs a haircut.
Yeah.
But we're waiting for Esther. And you know what? She's excited too because she likes cutting hair. We're all waiting. My hair is a mess today too. Don't look at the back. It looks like a rat's nest. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to get some things. I'm going to sell some rugs that are at the house. And we're going to get this thing going. Now you might be wondering why we don't just take pictures of it over at the warehouse and list it from there. Well, it doesn't look that good over there. And it looks kind of junky and it's dark. And it doesn't showcase the furniture as well as it could. And then when people come to look at it, it's kind of gross in there, And so we're just piling it up right here like a big furniture gallery for sale. Okay, I already listed the bench and this English butler's desk with the bookcase above. I love both of those items. And when I look online, they go for literally thousands. But I'm just listing on my marketplace for now. And so I listed that for like $6.95, I think. The deacon's bench, and this English secretary for $6.50. Literally thousands online. But I mean, marketplace is so different than like Cherish or Etsy or, you know, than just obviously like antique auction places. What I think actually happens a lot of the times is you sell it for pretty low on marketplace, and those dealers actually buy it and sell it for thousands on there, which is fine because I do not have the ability to sell it for thousands. I love those things, but I'm just gonna trust that I will find that or better in the future. The boys just got back. Look at all that brown furniture. Sure love me some brown antique furniture. I really do. But I had just got a rug out that has just been under my bed. It's Persian and I love it, but it's just been under my bed. And so I'm gonna vacuum it off and list that too. Okay, we just measured this, photographed it. I vacuumed it, and I remember why it was under my bed. Because it doesn't fit anywhere in this house, but it's beautiful and I want to keep it. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try to sell it. Thank you, Peter. That is so beautiful.
There we go.
Wish it weren't broken.
If it wasn't broken, we could sell it for so much.
Oh,
Or
really?
we could keep it.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful in here.
It's huge.
It's beautiful. Kitties are wrestling in the driveway. Calcifer's so lazy. He's like, I'll just lay here for our wrestle. Albus likes to go bite Calcifer on the bum as a way to get him to fight him. He's like, I'm just gonna go over here and bite you on the bum. Gonna go over here again. Furs flying. Oh!
You got him good. Oh, wow. Some...
Okay, I better do something else.
Well, it's dinner time. Megan decided to be an overachiever and make 2 dinners tonight.
No, I didn't,
Oh.
actually. Megan planned
What
poorly and decided to make stew, but I started at like 3 something.
Stew takes a little longer than that.
And
turns
we
out.
can't wait until 7 to eat dinner. That would be
It's true.
crazy.
We're kind of early eaters around here.
What are we doing? So instead of waiting until 7 to make dinner, that's too hard. I'm making 2 dinners at once. Because that's
Well,
not too hard.
And the great thing is, stew is easy to reheat, so we can have it for tomorrow night.
Yes, which is Valentine's Day, so it'll be very romantic to pull out the pot, heat it up, and eat it up.
And we do. And you don't have to slave over the stove like you are right now.
I slaved in advance.
Yeah, you did the slaving ahead of time. We got our little helpers. We'll call them helpers.
Okay, you're right.
That are whatever,
They know
peeling
nothing.
carrots. We got the mess. Megan's making fish tacos tonight. We get this.
Again.
Why did we show this before or
Yes,
something?
remember last week?
Really? Well, this is
We're
good
kind of
stuff,
obsessed with
people.
them right now.
Yeah, this is the mess we're dealing with in the house currently. We have all this stuff that we're going to be getting rid of, and it's all piled up all over the place. That's okay though. This will all get cleaned out as soon as everyone buys it.
And
Hang on, maybe get closer.
our realtor showed up today unannounced. I told her to stop by sometime, but then I didn't think she would actually do it, and so she showed up like right after we pulled all this furniture in here. She hadn't seen our house yet.
Not finished. She's been in it before when it was the original.
Yeah.
Way forever ago.
Yeah, but like, has she?
Yeah, we sat in this. We had a discussion with her once upon a time, Megan, during COVID, wondering if we should just sell it and not do anything with it.
Okay.
If you recall.
Well, anyway, she came over, and suddenly the optimism floods out of the house. Just floods for me.
Oh, because she's
the
looking
realtor
at
walks
it.
in, and you're like, this is where I live. And I thought it might
As you
be
can
worth
see, we have
something.
no cabinets.
I thought it
countertop.
might be worth something, but I don't know why I thought that. That's
I
kind
know.
of crazy of
You
me.
get real self-conscious when someone's there to look at it
Okay,
like
that's
that.
probably enough carrots, Jude. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Actually, we need 20.
Really? But it ended up being good because she had some nice things to say. She feels.
That was cute.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Anyhow, now we're just gonna have dinner and well, I don't know.
Dancing.
Dinner dancing, obviously. We do that every night though. Later in the evening, we've had dinner. These kids are very anxiously engaged in making, are these origami flowers?
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that. That's fun. The boys over here are shopping for cars.
We're just
Since they've started working on this car, now they have dreams of
Yeah.
buying other cars and
Where's the...
fixing them up and selling them. Not a bad idea. And then Mother continues to work on her drawing and painting. You're doing such a good job. Have you showed any of this on here yet?
no.
Oh. You should show them what you did last night. It was great.
I did this.
Look at that. This is a photo that a lot of people draw, it turns out.
Yeah, it turns out I'm not the only one. I found it on Pinterest, but it was just, it's an old lady with her kitty, and I loved it. I did that. And then I've been doing some like little fairies, some
Yeah,
just historic people.
really developing your drawing skills.
Yeah, so now I'm doing this. I got this picture from AI, and I thought it was so cute. There's a few things that are weird about it, like he has claws instead of toes, and then they kind of meld into this building.
This is your AI created art.
And their faces are really weird.
He has kind of like cross eyes, looks
Yeah,
like.
but that's enough for me to base it off. So what I do is I draw it with pencil, and then I come back in with like these micron markers, and then I erase it all. This is my new method. And then I go back in with my gouache and watercolor, and I fill it in. So
Wow.
it's really enjoyable for me. I'm really enjoying it.
And you're good at it too.
Oh, thank you. I'm getting better.
Totally. And then I have a little pile under there to fold. That's what I do for fun.
Happy Valentine's Day!
Okay, it's the next day, which is Valentine's Day.
Okay, so this was kind of all over the place. I should say
The video was.
Yes, my final thoughts on going up to Virginia were that I don't know it at all. I'm very glad that I'm going up there to rent first because I was a little overwhelmed by the countryside. We didn't show it much, but it is
We didn't record much.
expansive. The Shenandoah Valley is large and has many little towns and incredible farmhouses everywhere. And I have no idea where any of it is. Like, I was like, I don't know where I am. I couldn't get my bearings straight. So there's that. But also felt like there's a lot. Like, I'm happy to be going there. It's beautiful. It has the kind of houses and the kind of property that we want.
Yeah.
So those were my thoughts.
And then we're making some progress on these things, although we
I
kind of
sold the rug. I put
sold one thing.
I put one thing on pause already pending because I'm like, I don't want
Megan's
to sell
losing
it.
her nerve about
am.
selling some of this stuff.
I am losing my nerve. This is true.
So we'll see. It may not. You keep on moving away from me. We may not. I don't know. We'll see how required it is to really sell stuff. But I want to sell something because I brought it all over here. It was a lot of work. So we better sell at least one of these things. We'll see. Anyways,
No, this thing I still have listed, and I have it's got something like 17 saves on it.
is that a lot? I don't even know.
Yes, that's
Oh, okay.
a lot.
I don't-
Because the bench has 0 saves.
What?
Yeah.
This beautiful bench? I would think this thing would be. Oh,
Yeah, I don't
okay.
know.
Did we show the bench?
I mean, people have seen the bench. People know about our bench.
The deacon's bench.
I don't want to listen. If you're like, don't sell that, it's like I know. I don't want to sell any of it. I love it all.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
So-
But I think that's where we're going to end it, and we're going to keep on working on stuff and documenting, but we need to post a video. So this is it. The random video of lots of different things.
And welcome to the next little while of our life.
Yeah.
I mean, the next 3 decades.
Ever. Yeah, always. Oh, also, remember, we still have our essential oils
that's
channel
right.
planted with the Knorps. So go check
Doing
that out.
lives over there every week.
We have a link down below to that. We'd love to see you learn about essential oils. Also, we will be doing our podcast a little more often. I think we're recording another one this Friday. So
Yeah.
be looking for those.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.